feels good to be back. Like second week in a row hearing that little jingle. I like it.
I don't know if Chris has the ability to turn the jingle down a little bit in our ears, but that would be a request for episode 3
See, I was
for the next week's episode. Well, yeah, I mean rocking out, but
rocking out to the Lancaster Connects theme song. You know it's going to be fun when that hits your feed, hits your headphones.
You know you're in for a special 45 minutes.
You know you're in for a little bit. So hey, we've got a really fun show. I had the pleasure of meeting one. We have 2 guests. We only highlighted one because the other guest we weren't sure that she would be able to join us. So I think it adds to the mystique and the mystery of our guest, our second guest. But we've got a fun show, and I'm really happy to bring you this one because you're gonna feel real good. It's gonna uplift your day by the end of the show. I promise you. So
and it's not so much from us.
No,
it's from the guests, right?
No, it's from our guests. That's why we do the show.
That's right.
It's about helping the community that supports our business and giving back, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So Ben's birthday weekend of celebration. What else do you have this weekend?
Anniversary.
16th
anniversary. Our anniversary is old enough to drive, so look out on the roads. Coming.
Congrats. So
no, it's good. Our anniversary was Friday. Took the day off, went downtown, had a nice lunch.
More
confetti. Thank you.
Anniversary.
Now, see, I would have preferred a birthday cake with some candles that I could actually blow, and then they would go out with a little bit of like a puff of smoke. But maybe next year, Chris can work on that. But no, we went downtown Lancaster, had a nice lunch at C'est La Vie, which is right there on Market Street, across from Central Market. Went into the market building for the first time in a long time. Pretty cool. And, the highlight of that day, besides the anniversary, celebration, hanging out with my wife, she doesn't watch this, so, it's all right. But the highlight,
be careful.
The highlight, I found a gluten-free bakery stand, and there was a whole gluten-free shoe fly pie.
Uh-oh.
It was the most expensive shoe fly pie I have ever invested in, but it was gone in about 3 hours. It didn't last a day.
Yeah,
my daughter helped, but it was fantastic.
Did you go back for more?
No,
you'll have to wait for next market day.
That's right. How about your weekend? What'd you do?
Well, it was as I was talking with our guests, it was glamping. I totally fine for it to be called glamping. Most weekends here through the end of fall will be spent glamping. I own it. I love it. I love every minute of it. So there it is. Did a little more tidying up this weekend. The deck is a new addition, so we toyed around with that. I know Kyle Slaymaker is a customer of ours and local business guy. He is a fan of Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou was in town.
That's right.
Sweet Lou is somebody that helped us through a couple sales events over the years, and he was in town. So Sweet Lou and I got together, got the band back together. We were in a camping groove, football groove, bourbon groove.
Yes.
Saturday.
I saw some steaks on the grill.
We had some very good steaks,
on
courtesy of Ironstone Spring Farms, Liz Martin. So it was a good time had by all, and it was riding high Saturday night. Penn State beats Auburn, and then it was typical Eagles fandom on Sunday, where Eagles did what Eagles are going to do,
and the Cowboys won.
It's like I could take an Eagles loss if it comes with a Cowboys loss, but hey, such as it is.
It's a long season.
It's a long life of fandom with that team. Anyway,
well, I think that's just Philly sports in general.
It is.
I mean, the Phillies, they've had this push towards the playoffs, then they'll lose 4 or 5 in a row, then they're just up and down, and by Sunday morning they had pulled within a game of the NL East division title. There's still 2 weeks of the season, and they lost, and the Braves won, so now they're 2 games back. But typical Phillies,
such as it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna bring this back up because we just totally depressed the show in the audience right there, talking about Eagles. So if you want this kind of hilarity, this kind of fun, and seriously, I'm excited for this show. You can catch this show, Lancaster Connects. You can catch it on YouTube, on our Gardeners channel, on the Lancaster Connects channel. That's Gardner's Mattress and More, that is. You can get all the episodes, past and as we load them up from today, lancasterconnects.com/episodes. Facebook, we go out on Facebook on Lancaster Connects, Gardner's Mattress and More. I think even our personal ones are operational. And LinkedIn will soon be coming. Got to work through the techno glitches that exist, but we'll get it. But that's a healthy dose of,
I think,
where to get us.
I think LinkedIn is doing background checks.
They are. Yeah, we have
checking
to get
us
our
out.
clearances. So anyway, without too much further ado, welcome to the show, Debbie Mays and Takesha Stokes.
Hi. Thanks for having us, guys.
Hello.
Oh, you're welcome. So little brief intro on our wonderful guests. So Ben and I are in a referral group, Referrals Partners Plus. You should definitely check them out. Here in the area, there's 7 chapters across the county. Help grow your business, connect with other like-minded business owners. So we catch Debbie 2 Fridays ago, was it? Flying down 81, I think it was.
It was.
Debbie was driving. Takesha was in the back navigating the meeting with the phone. And Takesha was just like, seriously, a pure joy. Made my morning.
Thank you.
And I said, we just need to have these two on the show because they really just like lift up the energy and bring it out. And we've got some good stuff to talk about for the show. So ladies, welcome to the show. Really appreciate you being on here.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to come back in just a minute. We got a little bit of business to do. We'll come back to you and we'll dig in to what we're going to talk about today.
Sounds good.
All right. Very good. All right. Do you want to go with?
I'll go.
Yeah. Go ahead with your time, and then I'll do my time.
So obviously, we are no longer in the dream room. We spent 16 episodes in the dream room.
Something like that.
Yeah. Dream room, if you're unaware, is a private mattress testing room here in the showroom. That brick wall that's over Jeff's shoulder. I'm not going to try to guess left or right shoulder.
Yeah,
Over your left shoulder. At the end of the brick wall, there's a white door, and behind that white door is the dream room, which is a private mattress testing room here at Gardner's. Any of our customers who are interested in purchasing a mattress but have that question of how do I know I'm going to love it when I get it home, the dream room answers that question because we can physically take the mattress off the showroom floor, put it in the dream room, put clean sheets and protectors and pillows in there, and somebody can go in there, pull the door shut, turn off the lights, and take a nap. So it answers that question, how do I know I'm going to love it when I get home? Just one of the many things, cool things that we do here at Gardner's. And we have some happy customers that we like to talk about as well. This is a handwritten review. I don't know if you can see that there. We give this in a bundle of like a little goodie bag. We put a book in there and some other gifts and some feedback forms, and we get some people writing handwritten comments back to us. And Jeff and I personally read each one of them. Sometimes there is constructive criticism, which is great. Helps us.
It's rare.
It's rare, but it helps us improve our experience with our customers. But we also get some glowing comments. And this person had a comment about her experience. They were very pleased with the experience at Gardner's, especially shipping and delivery. Our crew, Nick and Kelvin, get comments all the time about their work in the customer's house. This person also appreciated the fact that old mattresses are refurbished and not sent to the dump. So that is true. We do not send anything to the dump, not one single mattress that we take out of a customer's home, which is part of our normal service. Not one mattress makes it to the dump. We don't refurbish. We pass it along. We have charity organizations that come by and pick up mattresses from us. And then we have some associations with some other organizations that come by and pick up. They will refurbish mattresses. They'll strip all the materials and padding layers off of the mattresses and potentially reuse the coils if they're in good shape. Some of these organizations can even resell a used mattress. But it's just one way that we are making our business sustainable. We are not taking anything to the dump.
Good stewards of the environment.
Yeah, we try.
We do.
We try.
Yeah, it's a neat thing. I like it. I like that we've done that since day one, and we've been very fortunate to have those connections for 10 years. And knock on wood, it's actual wood here. Knock on wood, that will continue. All right, I've got your Sleep Better tip from the Sleep Better book. We'll mail you out a copy. You can get your copy, gardnersmattressandmore.com. It's scrolling right. Oh, now it's stationary. gardnersmattressandmore.com/sleep-better. Go to that link, fill out the form. We'll mail you your copy of the book here. But from page 14, got a quick tip for you. Sleep can help the body rejuvenate itself. According to the Division of Sleep Medicine at Harvard Medical School, sleep serves a similar critical role in our health and well-being as eating, drinking, and breathing does. Almost every system and tissue type in the body is affected by sleep. Here are some major renewing functions of the body that transpire during sleep: growth hormone release, muscle repair and regrowth, tissue repair and regrowth, protein synthesis, synthesized protein. I'm going to synthesize those words. Protein synthesis, brain detox. So some of those above.
Are these words you're reading?
Slow down. Some of the above functions only happen during sleep. Doing whatever it takes to make sure you get enough good quality sleep on a regular basis is a must and an invaluable investment in your healthcare. In fact, your very life depends on it. Sleep is important. By the way, I will do your audiobook for you if you would love that kind of wonderful narration.
I thought you were going to bring in the bullpen on that one.
Yeah, just about needed it. That was hard. So anyway, ladies, I think that's actually a good segue, if you can believe it or not, because we talked about tissue repair, and we've got Debbie and Takesha here. They are Mary Kay consultants. They focus on all kinds of health, well-being, and beauty. And I know that Mary Kay has a lot of great products for that. But let's, we don't need to quite get that down in the weeds, I don't think. But let's just talk about first, like, what is the overall mission of Mary Kay?
Got that?
Okay. Well, I'll start and then you can chime in there. So it's enriching women's lives. And so Mary Kay, the opportunity is fabulous. It's just fantastic because no matter where you are in your life, you can sprinkle it in here, there, all over, or just in one spot. You can do whatever you want with it. And that's what helped to draw me in because I was a college student at the time and super busy doing a whole bunch of stuff and different jobs, and was able to just sprinkle it in wherever I could fit it. And so just helping other women grow and to bloom and blossom. We've seen people come in really shy, and then, you know, all of a sudden they're like just out of their shell. It's great. It's fabulous to watch everybody grow in this business. And so that's one thing that sets us apart from other businesses, I believe. Go ahead, Penny.
Yeah. Yeah, our mission statement is just like Takesha said, it's to enrich the lives of women. And, you know, we do have men too, so we'll add that to it. But it's really to enrich the lives of women.
Yeah, Jeff was asking how he could get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually, if you're 18 or older, you know, that's something that we could talk to you about. But that's the prerequisite. And it really is for anybody who is looking for something else or a supplement.
A lot of men don't know we do have men's products, so I'm just saying, throwing that out there.
Debbie reminds us every Friday.
Yes, of course, you better.
Actually, I do. I do.
You do.
Yeah. Hey, Pete. So Pete's chiming in. Pete's
We've
a friend
got a
of the show. He's saying great show. So thank you, Pete. Thanks for watching. So, you know, the title of the show, Makeup, Main Street Makeup and Motivation. Let's talk about, and yeah, I mean, before we go into there, so you might think, you know, you watched last week's episode, we showed Bethany Christian Organization's website. We're actually not going to do that this time around. At least I don't think we are, right, ladies? Because there's something kind of unique in the Mary Kay world that I think is really admirable. I think it's a business, and all of their, am I using the right word, consultants?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. All of their consultants kind of abide to and adhere to. And that's every Mary Kay customer has their lady. They have their person. And, you know, there's a unique relationship there that's connective, but it's really kind of upheld by a policy or core value. Why don't you talk about that just for everybody listening? Because I feel it's really unique in today's time.
Well, I think it goes back to 1963 when Mary Kay set out form this company. We're different in the regard that our priorities are your faith first, your family second, and then your job. And the company stands behind integrity at all times, because one of the biggest things that makes us different is we don't steal someone else's customers. There are plenty of customers across the United States. We have no territories. And so in training, we learned that to always qualify. If a potential customer already has a consultant, I usually say, oh my gosh, who is it? I'm so glad you have somebody that's helping you. And they might say, oh, it's Takesha. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, you don't need me. You go call Takesha. I know she gives you great service. And that's just what we do to honor our founder, the ideals that she had when she formed this company, and to honor each other, because do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's a philosophy we stick to.
That's awesome. I mean, amazing core values there. Obviously, anybody looking for beauty products, cosmetics could purchase it just about anywhere, right? How do you beat out your competition, and who would be the main competition for Mary Kay products?
Okay, well, there's tons of different selections that are out there. And so what makes us different is we're independent beauty consultants. And so we are there for our customers. It's not just a quick sale and then see you later. It's, hey, I'm here for you, and let me know how that product worked out for you. I just had a few customers who ordered some new products, and I was like, hey, how did everything go? And they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And they're like, thank you so much for calling to connect with me and to make sure that the product is working well for me. And if we had a customer who was like, you know what, that eyebrow pencil was not my color. I don't know why I picked that. I'm so sorry. We can just go ahead and say, you know what, I will make that right for you. And because we care about our customers, I'll make that right for you. I will take that back. I will exchange it. And our company backs us with 100% satisfaction guarantee. So we can back our customers with that, so that they know that they're getting products that they're going to love forever, and not just have a drawer where they're like, you know what, I had that color. It was awful. I'm just going to put it in there and never use it again. We don't want you to have that kind of drawer with Mary Kay. So we want to make sure that we contact our customers and that we are able to set ourselves apart from other competition. But I really honestly, we are a level separated from that, because we are able to go to our customers and service them just directly, and not just one quick sale, but we're there for life.
Yeah, I had asked the question previously. Believe it or not, we don't just jump on here and do this live podcast. We actually do some prep. It may not always look like it, but we do. So I'd asked Debbie, I said, on the competition thing, who is the competition? And you really do kind of stand in a field of one, in a category of one. I mean, I can't imagine being able to have the same kind of connection going up to the makeup counter at a department store, or, at a makeup standalone makeup store, like at a strip mall. You certainly can't have the parties and the get-togethers, the community, the togetherness that you offer. I mean, talk about what are some of the tangibles that come out of those events that are unique?
Well, going back to the other topic, for P&L, which usually in business stands for profits and losses, Mary Kay was very adamant in the fact that for us it stands for people and love. And that's why, for 25 years now, I don't have all my customers from 25 years ago, but I have a lot of them. We do life together. We learn about each other. We cry with each other. We laugh with each other. We support each other. And that's what gives us that whole sense of community and togetherness that I think really in a world, especially today, not just women, but everybody is craving that. And it's probably one of the reasons why we came out doing well during the craziness of the world in the past many months, because we do have that sense of support and community. And so I know for me, when times got a little ooh, I would stop and think, oh, wait, I learned something Mary Kay training, some sentence, some phrase, some relationship that helped me to look at it in a different light. And so I don't know if does that answer your question?
Absolutely.
I hope so.
Yeah, I love the P&L. That's good. People in love. I mean, I told you you're going to have some motivation on the show.
There you go.
Our listeners, I told you, watchers, you can't help. I mean, again, I was so inspired when you just spoke. So keep doing what you do to people. Seriously, that's the thing. We all have the ability in life to just be ourselves and impart ourselves on other people, and you just stay consistent, do that long enough, it hopefully comes out. And here we are on Lancaster Connects having a great show.
Yeah, you know,
Who knew?
speaking of motivation, you both left careers to do Mary Kay. Talk a little bit about that change and what inspired that change and why Mary Kay.
Oh, me. So for me, 25 years ago, I had 3 kids in high school and went, oh, one of them's a senior and she's going to college and we might need a little extra money for that. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't use skincare. I used Vaseline pretty much. That was my cosmetic collection, either in a tube or a jar. And I just, through word of mouth, long story short, and I had a neighbor who did well in Mary Kay, called her up. Back then we actually had phone books. And she invited me to go to an event that following Monday night. I went. I tried one product in particular. I fell in love with it, and I thought, I'll give it a shot, not knowing what would happen. And here I am, almost 26 years later, and I just glad. I love teaching school. I did that for 30 years. Thoroughly, just loved it. Loved working with kids, and just here I am, 25 years later after that. So.
Well, when I was introduced to Mary Kay, I was in college, and so I was doing a little bit of everything. I think I had like 7 different jobs and hobbies and whatever. So just tried to keep busy. College students trying to keep busy. And I ended up going in after graduating. I ended up becoming a substitute teacher and also a cheerleading coach, and so that kept my life very busy and full. And I loved it until I was like, you know what? We're gonna get married. We got married, and I need to settle down a little bit, but I need a job that I can just, and I'm like, wait, I'm a Mary Kay consultant since I was in college. I'm like, Mary Kay's around, you can pick it up and put it down whenever you want. And I chose to make the decision to put it up and put my substitute teaching positions, because I was in positions for years, at like 7 years. And so I decided to put that down and put my coaching on hold as well, put that down and just be stressed enough with my life about to have a little person, and not be so crazy with other things and other people and stuff like that. So Mary Kay came into my life way back in college, but it sustained me up until now, and it's been fabulous. And I'm so grateful and thankful for the flexibility that has provided for me and my family. I also help to care for some of my other family members, and so I'm able to be flexible enough to take time off to go and take them to appointments and get this for them and medicines, and it's been a blessing, and I'm so very, very thankful that I'm able to have that opportunity.
So the elephant in the room about Mary Kay and other opportunities like Mary Kay, right? The skeptical watcher or the skeptical listener says this is that Mary Kay is kind of lumped into this other, the whole group of multi-level marketing, network marketing, and things. I see those for what they are, as true opportunities. Obviously, Takesha, you did in college, which again I think is really commendable, because there you are going to school for learning for a career, but yet you're focused on future success, greater success.
Yeah, college, most people aren't doing that.
Yeah.
I freely admit.
Made sure that the Sugar Bowl pizza shop.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode.
Love the Sugar Bowl.
So last week's episode, we had pictures of Sugar Bowl bullies on the screen, because that was my last meal. There it is. Ah, yes.
Did you eat that?
Mm-hmm.
They're fantastic. Now, what was your bully? What was your cheesesteak?
Yeah, typically a cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak, sauce, and onions. That's the only way to go. So I'm now gluten-free. I have a gluten thing going on, but I chose that as my last
Hurrah.
Meal with wheat. So yeah, Sugar Bowl.
His last battle with gluten.
Yes.
Aged on the plate. Ben won over the bully.
Yeah. My apologies. You were on a serious topic, and I started talking about food.
Right. That's all right.
Excuse me.
Yeah. No, listen, it's fine. So, back to how some people perceive, a company, a network, a group like Mary Kay, others, and like anything in life, there's a spectrum, right? There's certainly the MLM opportunities that are nefarious. It's just the reality. Then there's other ones that are really great. And I would say Mary Kay is up there as really great.
Mhm.
I see proof positive of that every Friday. I see proof positive of that of being introduced and having you both here on the show. Um, so the way I look at it, here's a process, here's a way of finding success for yourself in a career if you choose to do the work.
Mhm.
And I mean, look, as a college graduate, both of you, you know, if you don't apply yourself in college, you're not going to really. If you don't do the work at college, you're not going to get the degree, and you're not going to get placement in your career.
Mhm.
So let's talk a little bit about how you've done the work, and what's been the success of that, and if you can, what you can share about some of the training and some of the guidance that you're given. Maybe that's good to touch on
Oh
too.
gosh, that's a lot. So we're dual marketing, one level wholesale, one level retail, and it's just the way Mary Kay has operated since the beginning. It's a tried and true. We have weekly training. We have special training that we can have seasonally. The company puts on great training for us. Huge events. It used to be in person, and hopefully we'll get back to them. But they just went to Plan B, and our biggest events past several months, have been done virtually. And they spent a lot of time and energy making them great events for us. And pretty much Mary Kay is like anything else. Those who go up, show up. If you're willing to do the work, you'll reap the benefits from it. And I'll guarantee you, just like this is an opinion, there's no other company like Mary Kay out there. You just will not have the relationships, the support, and the community. They say you're in business for yourself because we're all independent contractors, but you're not by yourself. Mary Kay actually said that if you have an idea and I have an idea, we each have an idea. But we share those ideas because we want each other. We truly want each other to be successful and every woman should reach their potential and reach her goals. And our treasure in life is to help everybody reach their goals and their dreams. And that's what we do. And that's why we're different than most of those other companies that really, we just don't really even think about that. We focus on what we're working on and keep on going.
Yeah. Well, somebody agrees that you're great. We've got a comment from Jonna Hoover Green.
Oh, go, Jonna. Yoo-hoo, girl.
So Jonna thinks you're rock star. Excellent example of customer service.
See if her favorite product could be red lipstick.
I think so.
Probably.
I think so.
She rocks a red lip too. Oh.
Yeah. So, for you, Takesha, so you were in college, you jumped into this opportunity. Did you have any pushback from any of your peers or family?
Well, I'll be honest. I honestly started when I was in college, but I started for myself because I needed the products. So I started because I wanted that lovely discount that we are able to get as Mary Kay consultants. And so, college, sales, coupons, whatever. I was like, you know what? I really see myself reusing this product. And that's what also makes us different because our product is consumable. And so I sold a bunch of stuff in college, knives, vacuums, you name it. So I was like, I'm going to go get it. I'll go try whatever. But Mary Kay came across when I was at JCPenney working. And I ended up saying, let me give this a try. And it's a product that I needed because I honestly was really had low self-confidence in my skin. And I didn't feel that, I liked taking pictures. I didn't like taking pictures. And so I needed something to try to help me change that about myself. And so the skincare came across me and I tried it and I loved it. And so I was like, you know what? I want this discount because I'd rather pay this instead of this. And also, not to mention that, but it's consumable. So I'm going to need it again, right? So let me just do this. And I did it for myself. And so I didn't get too much pushback in college because when I was younger, I didn't really share it like I should have, which I should have. Because now I'm like, the bag on it. All these people I met in college, man. But now the opportunity has grown with me all the stages of my life. And with college girls and men as well, they do need this product. And I've since had a lot of college customers saying, hey, I've had similar problems that you told me about because I share my story with them. And they're like, I would really love to try this product and share it with my friends as well. So that's been really beneficial. to just share your story, because you never know whose life you're going to change or who's going to need the same thing and who went through or is going through what you went through before.
Yeah, that's a great point. You're selling your products, right? The Mary Kay products, and you're helping others. What joys do you get from helping others? I mean, that's a big reason that you do what you do, right?
Absolutely. Just the fact of, for example, doing like I do mother and daughter parties sometimes, and just seeing their faces light up. Anybody, their face light up after they're having a hard day, and they just come to me and like, Keisha, I've had an awful day, and I'm like, let's work on that. Like, let's change it. Let's make it a positive day, and just giving them just talking to them because they're just people, right? Just like you and me, and so just talking to them and getting to know them. If you haven't met this customer before, but if it's a previous customer, it's the same. They're friends. They're friends that you've met over life and over the time that you've gotten the chance to know them. But seeing their face light up after they try something and they're like, you know what, I wasn't sure about that color, but I love it. Or, you know what, I feel so much better. My face just has a glow to it. And hearing their friends, if they're at a party, hearing their friends look at them and say, oh, I've never noticed your eyes like that. They are beautiful. Or I've never noticed how your skin can just glow. Like these products made a difference. Or I've never seen you smile like that. Like that's what gets me. Like I've never seen you smile like that when somebody else is saying it to their friend and they're like, they're really just touched. And that just makes me just like, I get so excited when I see and hear those comments made by friends and even by strangers, because not everybody that parties together is necessarily a friend. We do different events sometimes, not COVID, but before that. And, just seeing the different ladies and gentlemen, because there've been guys there too, give compliments to each other, like it'll blow your mind. It just to see the confidence in the level from here to here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like that you touched on the mother-daughter parties. Like I think so much right now, we need to get our families connected back together. These things play too big of a role, and kind of like, well, I'm over here and you're over there. We're together in the same room, but we're all involved this way and not this way. You know, so I love that. I hope people listen to that. If you're looking for something, to maybe give to your mother, and you're a son, and then you've got sisters, that might be a good Mother's Day gift. You don't just have to wait for Mother's Day to have sentiment shared and create memories, but that was awesome for me to hear that again. And this is why we're doing this show, is to bring out great people in business, great charities in the community, and give back to the community. And if you can take away one idea, one moment to improve your life, that's great. And I hope people listening can hear that and like find a way to take away that little mother-daughter connectiveness and put that into your life directly or indirectly. That's awesome. I think if we do more of that, we really make a really great local neighborhood, community, county, state, nation, world. Like that, it's got to start somewhere. So thank you. That was awesome for me. So as we get to the tail end, big goals for your clients, your family, and yourself. And I know I think one of you has achieved like kind of the ultimate of Mary Kay. Is that right?
Don't look at me.
Well, Mary Kay does offer us a lot of great incentives. And so we are famous for that pink Cadillac, that pink trophy on wheels. And so we do have that set as a goal. And so we're working on that. And it does take work, and everybody working together. You can't really achieve anything by yourself. You need to help other people along the way, and that's just the way that our company is structured. And so we are helping as many people as we can, and then that ultimate goal, that it's not the ultimate goal, but it is a nice ride, and so we're working on that. So
Okay.
I actually have a friend he was in North Carolina at a really nice restaurant, and he sent me a picture in the parking lot where 7 or 8 pink cars. And he goes, look what I'm looking at right now. And I was like, ooh, good taste in cars and restaurants. And so you just never know. But yeah, we have that iconic pink car that that's a goal that we have right now. So.
Very good. Very good. Takesha, for you, anything that you're working towards for your clients, your family, yourself?
Okay, can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry. My earpiece, I'm just having.
I know. Sorry about
you
that.
Want mine?
No, it's
we're sharing earpieces.
Sorry.
There you go.
So question for you about goals. Any big goals for your clients, for yourself, for your family that you're working on through Mary Kay?
Okay. So for my clients, myself, and my family. So yes, Debbie is a fabulous director of Mary Kay. And so I am wanting and going to work on getting to where she is, because she gets to wear this like really cool jacket. I don't know if you've ever seen
Nice suit.
The jacket, it's a whole suit thing going on. You know, I mean, and like it's fabulous. But not only that, like it's just another level where you can promote yourself in America. You can promote yourself as quickly or as slowly as you want. And so I need to pick up my suitcase here and just get moving and get to where Debbie's at. And so that's a big goal that I have. And that's for my family as well, because when you reach the fabulous director stage in your career, you are doing really, really well, and you're making that nice extra flow of some cash there. And just the financial freedom is what I want for my family, and that's the goal that I have in mind, and that's where I have my eyes set. So that's what I would love to do. And then for my customers, just for them to know that there we go, nice.
There's
just
a
for my
whole
customers,
fleet.
Isn't that great? I love it. Just for my customers, they know that I'm here for them, and just my goal for them is just to share me with more of their friends and family, and they do love me and trust me. Otherwise, they wouldn't be my customers, right? So they love me and share me with other people, and so that's the biggest thing that I can get out of that.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Very good.
I have a final question.
Oh yeah,
I do. What can Jeff and I do to make our skin glow on camera?
Okay, we can meet with you individually and work on that.
Okay.
But yes, we do have a solution for you for that.
All right.
Cleanse, exfoliate, moisturize. So
I got you. Now, looking at us, do we need that? Everybody needs that, right?
I think you guys are handsome,
Yeah.
but everybody would love some extra glow there, and vitamin E, and get some vitamins.
we can offer some suggestions later. But you guys look good anyway.
They do.
Of course, on my screen you're about this big, but I'm thinking that you look good because you look good when I see you all the time. So
All right.
See, but I know Debbie a little too well. I know Debbie held back quite a bit there. She's like, "Oh yes, sweetheart, I could definitely help Jeff."
Hey, we're behaving.
Ladies, it's been a pleasure. One last order of business. Yet again, we do this show. Hopefully, we could bring our watchers, our listeners, viewers, some joy, some fun, some motivation in the day. A couple key takeaways each show. That's how we want to give back to the community through this show. But something more tangible. We do like to do a donation where it makes sense. Beard oil. John says I need beard oil. I don't know.
I was thinking that, but I was going to say it.
Yeah,
I don't
can
think
hook
I have
you
a
up.
beard,
We
but-
can hook you up with that.
Okay. Who knew? Anyhow, I was thinking more T-zone, but
We can do that also.
Takesha's like, yep, he needs that. But on a serious note, we not only like to support the community that supports us with the show, but we also put the money where the mouth is, so to say. So we talked with Debbie before. We're going to donate our weekly donation to Help the Fight. So that's $125 to Help the Fight charities. Again, just a way to show when we come together, we help the community out. So we will get that out to Linda Charles, great lady who runs Help the Fight. We will get that out to her and get that out this week in your name. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us. I guess my second last order of business is if you want to be a guest on the show, just go to lancasterconnects.com/guest. We did have that on there before. Our great producer, Chris, was in the background. He did put that on before. There you go. That's where you go to be on the show. Have this kind of fun, enjoyment, merriment, and motivation. Ben, any last words?
No.
Kind of put them on the spot there.
Yeah, after my final question to Debbie and Takesha, I think I'm done.
You're done. I capped it up with T-zone. I've got the Friends episode in my mind. So here and here.
T-zone's important.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. So, ladies, anything to add as we wrap up?
I just like to thank you guys and Chris for telling us how to sit and do and whatever and coaching us through that. And thank you guys for thinking of us. We really did have a great time. Truly, last week we were in the left lane driving on the interstate, and so Takesha was handling the conversation in the back because I can't talk and drive quite like that to get to.
Yeah, that would be a no-no.
It's good.
Yeah, that would be a no-no. So,
but we appreciate you guys for thinking of us and asking us to be on.
Yeah, so much fun. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, great. Thanks for joining us, ladies. Wonderful. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much.
You too.
Thanks, everyone.